open to us now. We go into space.
I've been holding my action. It's time to go.
And we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Dungeons & Dragons game, Up and Away Nova Destiny. I am DM Steve, your Dungeon Master tonight, and if you like this kind of Dungeons & Dragons content, please smash that like button and consider subscribing. We've got a t-shirt giveaway that we're going to do at the end of the show. Won't talk too much about it now, but if you subscribe, you can get in on that. And how are we doing today, Dix? Garrett, what's going on?
Not much. Ready to play, ready to see what's actually happened to the Destiny.
Oh man, me too. And Dungeon Dan, how are you doing?
Hey, trying to survive this frigid 15-degree weather that we've got here.
It is
terrible.
super
Oh my
cold.
god.
It's terrible.
Don't let me get into a tangent about how fucking cold it was here yesterday. I told Garrett about it. It was colder than Antarctica.
Ah, no.
Damn.
Yeah.
So is it below 15 there, Cameron?
Yesterday
Right
it
now?
was. Today it's warmed up significantly to like just above freezing, I think. But yeah, I think yesterday was like -15 with a wind chill of like -30, -40.
Ouch.
It was fucking horrible.
Yeah, that's rough. I think it's about 15 degrees here right now, so yeah, it's pretty cold. And Harro, what's up?
Yo.
Are you
Doing well.
snowed in down there?
Yeah, it's pretty snowy out there.
Right on. All right, guys. Are we ready to get into it?
Yeah,
This.
I think we should just
Nah.
bullshit around for another half hour before we
Yeah,
even
yeah.
try. Yeah.
Well, we should bring up the fact that obviously Jay is not here. Despite the fact that this is a very important session, or I think, Jay gave us his blessing to play without him. So I guess we're gonna do that, and hopefully he's gonna try and jump in. I'm assuming it's work stuff, but you know, he didn't specify. But with Jay, it's always work stuff, right?
Or
So-
tender stuff.
Yeah, Tinder stuff. Yeah. Let's hope he's not skipping a game for Tinder stuff.
I don't think he would go that
Yeah.
far.
No, I don't think
I
so
know.
either.
Crazy Asian bitches 60 miles away that are
Mhm.
trying to get all up somewhere.
Yeah. All right, so got us over on our screen here. Before we go any further, Garrett,
Of
let's
course.
get a vibe for the game here.
Gotta be a good vibe today. Gotta be. Ooh, not the best.
26. It's a
Certainly not the
mid-vibe.
worst either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
a little,
mid-vibe.
little mid.
Well, Jay's not here. You know,
Mhm.
Yeah.
maybe if he
let's bring
shows
it
up,
down.
the vibe will shoot up.
Significantly decrease.
Probably. Yeah, you're right. Hmm.
Anyway,
All right.
who do we get started with?
Yeah, so, well, first of all, last time on Up and Away Nova Destiny, it was the end of the race. Timmy and company had crossed the finish line, but of course, Argyle, Guy, and Sid in that captured Sin ship have stolen the Ganger 1, and they flew up to the Destiny, couldn't get any response. Nobody's getting any response from the Destiny. They watched the Destiny destroy the Space Shark, the Baron's ship, so that's gone. And then they effed off back to the planet and plunged under the water in some deep trench. Guy is now aboard the Ganger 1. He's all suited up and all that jazz. And Argyle and Sid are hanging out still in that Sin ship. Back on the planet, or on the moon, rather, of Escrito. At the start-finish line, Timmy and the rest of Team 2 that have won, they've met up with Jake and Drake Tungsten, who happens to be down on the planet now. They're trying to continue to contact the Destiny. And the other two teams have now found out that the race has ended. Thiwar is basically just trying to get to a city. I think Ren is still technically passed out. I don't even think he bothered to wake Ren up at this point when he talked to those elves and found out
Yeah, I'm
the
pretty sure.
recording, yeah, wasn't happening yet. And then, of course, you have the Solus group, which is also now aware that the race is over, but they are also now aware that the clowns are sleeper agents. They've tied them up in their skivvies. Anya like flipped out on them and on Minkoko. They had a crazy little altercation there. But then Solus calmed everything down, and after talking to Tanalana about some things, they eventually got back on the road. And I think that's pretty good, right? Covers
Yeah.
Think
just
so.
about everything where we are.
I
Okay.
think that's good.
Okay. All right then. Okay, so who do we start with here? All right.
I say we keep going in the order that we've been going in. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Team
All
1,
right.
Team 2, Team 3, then Team 4, which is the
Well, I
the
mean,
heist.
okay.
Okay. We can do that. Though I'm probably doing this in turn, so some of the teams are going to be really, really short. So we'll just fly through some of them because the War, he's just driving, right? He's just headed to the city, pedal to the metal,
Right.
not worried about it. Just out of curiosity, let's check and see
Yeah, I'd have to see
where.
the map because Anya's driving too, and I'm not sure how far away
Mhm.
from a city she is.
Yeah,
That's going to depend on.
that's what I was checking out right now. So,
Oh, I see. She's
yeah.
almost to Fork City. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So, Thawar, yeah. So Thawar's on a highway. He's chugging along. He's headed towards Baropolis. That's team 1. Um, let's see. Team 2, obviously, back at the start finish line. Which is Gigundus here. Over these guys here. Now, was everyone moving into the structure? What were you guys doing?
I think if I recall, the last thing we were doing was going into the structure. We tried to get communications with the Destiny. We couldn't. And then now we're trying to find a way to get off of the planet
Ah, that's
uh,
right.
and back into the Destiny. I think
Jake was going to try to contact Gigi.
yeah, contact GG, and then Drake has the option of, I guess, flying into space using his mech. Um, but that is what I remember.
All right. So I do recall this. I'm gonna go ahead and have Mary make a constitution check to see if she remains exhausted and
Yeah.
kind of passed out or in a kind of non-functioning state, or
Yeah, she's still
no.
passed out.
Okay. So
She almost woke up. She kind of
Mhm.
fluttered there for a
she
second.
like
but
fluttered. Yeah, her eyes fluttered. But okay,
Then,
so
she's out.
Mary's out. What is Timmy doing specifically within this next like 10-minute span? If we're thinking like turns, it's a
Yeah.
it's about 4:30 p.m. afternoon is like roughly where we are in the time.
Right. I mean, Timmy is mostly, on board with the contacting GG for correspondence. He's a little dejected that he didn't get to show off winning the race because I guess all of the, communications are down.
Maybe a little loud. I'm gonna turn you down.
Okay.
Go ahead and talk. You can keep talking.
So I guess he's not really doing anything special at the moment.
Okay. All right. So, and then what about, let's see, Guthix?
Guthix is probably waiting to talk to GG once we get an established connection with her. But for now, I think he was trying to tend to Mary, who we brought inside. Um, like maybe lighting some herbal remedies, calming things. Elf,
Does
druid elf.
does Guthix have we'll maybe give Mary another chance. Does Guthix have a like a healing proficiency or something along those lines?
He may. Um,
I would allow you to roll a healing proficiency check or something along those lines for Guthix to if one of the main things that he's doing is tending to Mary, then yeah.
Yeah, he does not seem to have a healing proficiency.
Okay.
But let's see, is anything else useful here?
Well, he also has
Not really.
Sarth. He also has Sarth. Go ahead and roll a charisma check
Guthix,
for
those typically
Guthix.
aren't great. Yeah.
Oh damn.
All right. Yeah,
Oh
he's
my
he's
god.
trying with Mary. He's even got
Yeah.
Sarth involved. Sarth is like, Guthix, she is distressed beyond belief. Of course, everyone else just hears Sarth, 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 Sarth.
Mm.
Yeah,
I nearly forgot about that. But
you didn't. Yeah, yeah. Remember, you're the only
arguing
one
back
that
and forth with Sarth
is.
in a very awkward fashion. I probably got Mary like propped up in an uncomfortable position.
Okay. Yes. All right. So Jake is trying to reach Gigi, um, but he's having some problems because communications here on the planet or on the moon are and on the planet, really the whole system, everything. It's networks are down. There's just a mess. It's hard to get a signal out to her, but I'll keep trying. What do you think I should do? This is Drake. He's like, I got that mech there. We want to wait on that?
Well, how many? Oh, hold on a second. Let me get into voice. Oh, you fucking cunt! You.
A little warm up.
Oh,
In it.
oh,
In
yeah.
it.
In it, eh? Well, how many of us can go in your mech there, Drake?
Oh well. The problem is, only I can fit in the cockpit because it's one man. But everybody else have to go in the cargo hold. It's not exactly comfortable because it's not really made for people. I mean, you'd survive, but you really wouldn't be able to do anything. So if we had a ship, It'd definitely be better.
Yeah, I get that. I was thinking maybe a couple of us should go into space and try to get the hell out of here and see what's going on. Maybe you know, try to get back to the Destiny. I mean, it sounds like very few of us are going to be able to fit. Maybe maybe we split up in a group. Uh, me and Kegel perhaps go, and the rest of you stay here.
You're not going to be able to see anything if you're in my cargo hold. It'll only really be good for transportation. But I could go up and scout if you'd like me to. See what's going on up there firsthand.
I mean, yeah, maybe that's a good idea if if you want to go ahead and do that beforehand. But I'm mainly looking to get back and find out what the hell's going on. I don't really need to see what's going on up in space. I need to get to the Destiny. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about actually going up into space to see what's going on with the Destiny. If you catch my drift. Which some people don't because, you know.
I got you, mate. Well, right. Well, then you go do that. We'll stay here with a thumb up our ass while we wait for things to work out.
All right. Kegel says, I'm small. I'll fit, and goes with Drake.
I just get this picture of Kegel and Timmy both going, without Drake, standing on one another's shoulders to get into the mech and fly the mech that way.
And now that Timmy's thinking about it, being in a very small confined space with Kegel probably is shoot your brains out kind of situation.
Yeah, yeah. Well, especially since Kegel's prone to strange
fucking-
smells and other
Yeah.
weirdness
Yeah.
in a very enclosed space. Now Drake isn't in an enclosed space with her, but she is actually sitting in his lap in the cockpit because she is like tiny, so you know.
Oh, she's in the
Easily.
cockpit. She's in
No,
that cockpit, all right.
she's in the cockpit, all right, and they take off. They like Drake and Kegel shoot up into
Damn,
the
dude, that's like the worst. That's the
into the
that's
atmosphere.
terrible.
Phrasing.
Jay's not here, so whatever happens, you know that's the rule. That's how that goes. When you say it's okay to play without me, but my characters are there. It's the rule is whatever happens, whatever the group ends up.
Oh my god.
You know.
Drake decides to go off on his own with Kegel. They're gone.
Do you remember the time, Dan, that one that there was a party member in an old campaign that ended up impregnating a demon?
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
And then having to deal with the consequences of that.
Yeah.
But it was the player was like away and gave
Mhm.
permission for like somebody else to play his character. I'm pretty sure that somebody else was Dan.
It was.
And
It
Dan
absolutely was me.
yeah, Dan
This person and I have not been friends for like 20 years.
yeah, he was kind of weird anyway. So, sorry, back to the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, they fly off into space, and Timmy, go ahead and make an intelligence. I know it's not his strong suit, but an intelligence check for Timmy to see if he makes any headway in trying to get any information or contact with the Destiny.
Sure. This wouldn't benefit from powered tech, would it? Which is a skill that I kind of picked up.
Yeah, probably not, because this is more information based and that's more like technical,
Intuitive-based.
like engineering based.
Gotcha. So, what did you ask for? Intelligence or
Just
wisdom?
a straight intelligence check.
What I get? Oh,
Oh,
actually not bad.
yeah, okay. So Timmy is at one of the consoles here in this operations center with Jake, and he is attempting to contact the Destiny, get any kind of information about the Destiny, whatever. And he gets a feed from from it seems like some sort of a news organization that is showing things in the atmosphere of or in the orbit of the moon of Escrito. So he's got a feed of the moon of the kind of the various things happening, trying to figure out what's going on. And because there's all different languages, there's like this like feed of like chat, there's all this stuff, but and there's all these different images. It's very chaotic, but he kind of focuses in on one, and he sees what looks like the Destiny, the sky or the space shark, and he can see the Sin ship with the Ganger 1 attached to it. The Destiny has a huge power up, and a shot comes and destroys the space shark. It looks really weird to you. And afterwards, it almost appears that the Destiny kind of goes dark and starts to kind of like decay in its orbit. And the Sin ship and the Ganger like fly away after that. And there's like one feed that just keeps like replaying that clip like over and over. There's a live feed where like there are ships that are like leaving. Like there's a bunch of ships there and a bunch of people are just like effing off, just like out of the atmosphere. It seems like a completely chaotic scene.
Well, this doesn't look fucking good now, doesn't it? I think we got to get to the Destiny. They're at the very least in combat with the Baron, you know.
I think you're probably talking to yourself.
I guess I am talking to myself now. I'm thinking that. Yeah.
Because Jake is still trying to communicate with Gigi. So yeah,
Right.
I think you are talking to yourself. So
Okay.
so
Yeah.
yeah,
This isn't good at all. Hold on. Where on the feed did that Sin ship with the Gengard go? Play it back.
so you see, like that one is on a loop because it's like this crazy thing that people are talking about, and as you rewatch it over and over, it looks like the clip is short, so it doesn't really like, and it's not really focused on them. But it looks like they're headed towards the planet, not the moon, but the actual planet of Lux and Lilinsby. So I'll
Jake,
put
what do
that
you know
back up
about this
here.
planet?
The planet is well, it's mostly Laputans and pretty neutral here, I guess. You know, they like to make their money and party.
Oh, sounds like a fucking great place. Well,
It's not bad.
yeah, maybe if you know, maybe if we can't get to the Destiny, we can go down there and see what's get my ship. God damn it! I won that fair and square.
That's true. I still am having problems getting a hold of GG. All right, so then Team 3. Where in the world? Where in the world is... Right there. There's Team 3. All right, so Team 3 is chugging along. Again, I think Anya and Mike are just
Yeah, I think what
pedal
Anya's
to the metal to
Yeah.
fork, right?
Yeah, Anya's trying to see if she can't get anything extra out of this shoe
Okay. All right.
to try to
Uh,
get there faster.
Okay. Go ahead and make a driving check then, since you're gonna do that, and I'll
I don't have driving. Oh, wait a minute.
well, you
Sorry.
know what I mean,
Uh,
the dexterity, what we've been doing for the race so far.
Oh, yeah.
Not bad,
Right.
not bad at all. And I'll go ahead and just for the hoy of it.
Oh, no.
Man,
Almost
It was
on that
almost
one.
there. It was
it was
almost
right
there.
there too. It was right there. So Anya is just a pedal to the metal. She's just going. She's trying to get as much out of this machine, this stupid boot, as possible. Mike is he, he's rattled by events, somewhat distracted. Um, what is obviously Rumby? What the hell is? Doesn't matter what Rumby's doing, does it? It doesn't. What is Solus doing? Bless you.
I
Thank you.
believe the last thing that Solus was doing was talking and befriending Tonalana. And now that he considers her part of the team, let's see.
Oh,
I
that's
think
right.
I think
That's
Solus. It's kind of hard to remember a few sessions back, but I'm pretty sure that Solus only woke up a few hours ago.
so he's
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
getting kind of tired.
Well,
Oh wait, no,
I
he
mean,
only woke up a few hours ago, so he's
yeah, he woke up a few hours ago, so he doesn't need to rest. Maybe he'll just meditate because the general situation has been tense.
okay. Okay. Solus begins to meditate, and he's it's it's been about, I don't know. It's been about 10 minutes since that, like, altercation, everything that happened, and you're back on the road. Anya seems to be like really like gunning it. Solus gets a tap on his shoulder.
What is
Cap,
it?
Captain Solus, sir. Captain Solus, sir. Tonalana Oxenfree reporting, sir. Part of your crew.
Yeah. Yes, Tonalana. Did you need something?
You said you're trying to get to the finish startle the line.
Um, I believe at this point,
I think I
our
found a
group.
way,
Wait, huh?
sir.
What do you mean?
I think I found a way.
In what way can we quickly get to the start-finish line?
There's a hole.
Oh, there's a hole, all right. There's most definitely a hole. Probably a few.
Like a weirdo.
What do you mean, a hole?
There's a hole we can go into. Sir.
Like a shortcut through the moon?
Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Sir.
Well, if it's faster than us simply heading back Fork City and teleporting, then I don't see a reason not to use it. Is it close by? How do you
It's
know
only
about
a couple miles away. That lady, she doesn't like me very much. But I think she can get us in the hole.
Actually,
Is this
no.
referring to Anya or?
Yeah.
Anya
she's
hasn't.
like, but
no,
she's
that's-
like
that-
pointing it.
But that's
at
the thing. Anya hasn't engaged with Tanalana at all.
A little bit. Tanalana stole her gun. Remember?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. No, Anya wouldn't like her very much at this point.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Anya. Tanalana here says that there is a shortcut that will
A hole.
lead us back
Lead us back where?
to Ouroboros City.
To the beginning.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. There's holes all over the place. But this is the
God.
closest one.
Solus, what do you think?
Well,
Do you trust this one? Because I don't.
I am part of the crew.
Oh God.
after the things we have learned, it's honestly a little muddled. But I think my intuition says to trust this one. And we haven't
Trust
heard
me.
back.
We're friends.
We haven't heard back from Argyle to say that she's a sleeper agent as well.
Argyle
Sleeper
wasn't telling you
agent.
this shit. That was what's his face. That was
What was it?
That wasn't Argyle. That was Sid.
Oh, was it Sid? Ah, that's right.
Yeah, come on. Do you think that Argyle even knows what the fuck a sleeper is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's
No,
the
it
point.
definitely was Sid.
I just associated Argyle with captain of the
Yeah.
stolen ship. But
No,
I mean,
definitely
yeah.
was Sid.
Things seem strange right now. And I feel like I'm willing to take the risk. Tanalana, I'm assuming that you know that this is safe.
I mean, as safe as any hole can be.
How fast are we coming up on it?
It's
within
in a few miles.
A couple miles.
Yeah.
Would save us the next few hours of getting to Fork City.
There's a hidden turnoff to the left.
Tanalana,
Yes.
come up here. Come up
All
here.
right. She comes up.
Show me.
All right. So, you drive for a little bit, a few more miles down the road, and she points, and you see this thing on the it's weird. Because you're on a highway, and it's raised, and it's the orange highway. But you see, where she points, it's just air, but it's kind of shimmery looking. You wouldn't have noticed it unless she pointed it out, but it's this weird kind of shimmery looking. And she's like, right there, don't miss it.
All right, so Anya's just gonna go because actually, that's in Anya's wheelhouse. She's used to magic.
All right, so she's
That's what
just
she
gonna.
sees it as. That's
she's
what she
just
sees
gonna.
it as.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so she She turns off the
Hold on.
highway, and it looks like you're just gonna go off and fall, and then you go into this kind of shimmery thing, and you find yourself in what looks like a tunnel. You're like inside of a tunnel now.
Okay.
And it's not even that long of a tunnel. It looks like it ends in kind of like a big steel door.
Oh, that's not good. She's gonna slow down.
So you start to slow down, but as you come up to it, it slowly starts to open.
Okay, let's go through.
So you roll in, and you roll into this. It looks like a giant elevator that's like big enough for like a large vehicle to fit in. You kind of roll into it. The doors close, and then you hear maintenance teleporter activated. Please select destination city.
Ouroboros.
Please select designated district section.
Start finish.
Confirmed.
So, this is how those Lapitans are getting around
Yeah.
so quickly.
I don't think
Does
do
make
I-
sense.
I don't have a. No, I don't. Unfortunately, I do not.
Don't have the
I-
transporter.
I don't have a transporter sound effect, unfortunately. No. I thought I'd just check just in case, but no. And yeah, team 3.
Oh wait, hold on. Did we transport or did we move like an elevator?
No, you transported. Like you
Okay.
teleported.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you teleported. And well, it doesn't actually. You kind of like it feels weird, and now you're in a box that looks somewhat different, but kind of the same. And the doors open, and there's like a different tunnel.
Okay, we'll go.
So you drive out the tunnel, and you kind of see light from up ahead, and actually you see light, and you hear explosions. And you
Fire,
think there's
yeah.
like fire, and you're like, oh boy, okay. And as you like kind of come up a ramp out of this thing, literally on to the start finish line, or very close to the start finish line, you can see the start finish line. You can see, there's a tower that's like completely collapsed and is like just on fire in the city. Um, and you see the start finish line looks completely empty, except for you can see this one little building kind of in the middle.
That's what we're headed for, the building.
All right. So you go and you start heading towards the building, and that of course brings us to
Ha! 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 Ha!
that brings us to these people on the planet. Depending on what they are doing, I'm not sure. So we have Sid and Argyle in this in the Sin ship, and we have Guy, of course, NPC, in the Ganger 1. What the heck are Sid and Argyle doing?
What are
So
we
to
doing?
refresh, Argyle's just gotten back into the into the Sin ship. He had gone over with Guy, but he's just back. Sid, literally the last thing that he did was talk to the people in the boot and have the whole conversation about the clowns and all that stuff. sleeper agents.
Hey, Sid.
Yes.
Argyle sits down at one of the stations. Can you help me?
What's wrong? I can try.
Can you bring up the Destiny and show me
The money.
show me the point at where the Destiny shot the space shark?
You mean the footage of the attack? Is that like that was
Yeah.
broadcast as part of the race, right? Like that was
Yeah,
all over. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll. Can I try to find that?
Yeah, it's actually easy to find. It's all over the place. Again, there's a the footage that you're seeing a ton of is footage from the start finish line. There's like a ton of footage of everything that happened at the start finish line, basically from the Sin ship coming in and blowing up the thing and taking the Gengar, uh you know Timmy's team crossing with the fire in the background, and of course the things that are going on in space. um, you see there's a very, very circulated clip that just keeps replaying over and over on various news networks, uh, where you can see you guys come up and are, headed towards the Destiny. It appears to Argyle that there is a massive power buildup. Now, I'm not even going to make
but
you make a check for
here's the
this
thing.
because
Argyle,
Argyle.
Argyle doesn't want to see that footage. Maybe I wasn't clear. Can you show that to me from our perspective, what our sensors recorded?
Like from our ship, not from the Destiny. I don't think we have access to the Destiny.
No, this ship, the Sin ship. What our sensors recorded.
Did we record that?
That you'll have to check. Go ahead and make an intelligence check. See if you can access any kind of recorded data. You're able to find that. So you want to find data from, you want to see your perspective of going to the Destiny. All right.
I want to
So,
see that and look at the look. He can't read the data,
mhm.
but he can certainly watch the ship. He can see what's happening, and he's playing it forwards and backwards and forwards. That's what he wants to do.
From what point to what point, and what is he looking for specifically? Like, what is he?
Okay. From the
Yeah.
point that we get close to the Destiny, about 10 seconds before the Destiny powers up, to the point where the Destiny turns to leave. So from that point to that point, forwards, backwards, slow, fast. He wants to just like really look at
Okay.
it.
So he doesn't want to look at the shot to the Baron ship.
No, that's part of it. That's part of it.
Oh, so
From
he.
from from 10 seconds before the Destiny powers up to fire the weapon,
Mhm.
which will include the shot to the Baron's ship, to the point where the Destiny after the shot turns to leave. So all of that information, all of that video.
Okay. Okay.
Does that make sense?
So, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Mhm.
So he kind of watches that, and basically, because what actually happens is the Destiny looks like it turns to leave first.
Okay.
I think that's where we're
Oh,
confused when
okay.
you're
Okay.
okay.
I Gotcha.
The Destiny actually looks like, because you start to approach it.
Mm-hmm.
As you're getting within maybe about, I don't know, like 20,000 feet. I'm like, you were pretty close to it when this all happened. You get close to the Destiny, and the Destiny looks like it's going to leave orbit.
Mm-hmm.
As that happens, there is a massive power up where it, and again, what I was saying before, Argyle, I'm not even gonna make him make a check because he spent like, I don't know, a couple months with the people, the crew of the Destinies, the weapons people,
Mm-hmm.
right? So he's kind of been through simulations. He went through all their training and everything. It seemed like the power was almost overloaded. Now that he's looking back on it, at the time it was hard to see because of everything that was happening. But as he's looking back on it, it almost looks like the power was overloaded. There is a massive shot that just doesn't even look like anything you've seen from the Destiny. Comes from the Destiny, hits the space shark, and destroys it in one blow.
Can I see which gun fired?
You see the entire aft array of cannons fires.
Oh, so the whole thing fired in the back from the back.
Yeah, so it's just a massive like spray of energy. But it's just, I mean, the whole thing, it just doesn't look right. The space shark is destroyed. I mean, it looks like whatever happens, just like just right through the shields, just
Okay.
absolutely decimates.
Can we
So-
check
so now-
this?
So Argyle.
After, well, hang on. After that happens, something else that you did not notice because you were like kind of starting to turn away at this point, but it just kind of like records it at the end, is that the Destiny doesn't continue to leave. After that shot, the Destiny looks like it loses power and then starts to decay in orbit.
Decay to where? The moon or the planet?
The moon, because it's the Destiny is in orbit around the moon. So
Okay.
it basically looks like the Destiny kind of like loses power and the orbit starts to get like wonky because it looks like it just kind of goes. But again, that's at the very end as you guys are turning away, so you only have like just a snippet of that.
Can you show me the moment of impact on the shark?
You're easily able to like kind of wind back and forth and slow
So-
it down and kind of see everything.
So, do the guns do okay? Does the energy hit the shark before the shark explodes, or does the shark explode before the energy hits it?
The energy definitely, you see the space shark, right? Okay.
Mhm.
So this is the space shark, right?
Mm-hmm.
The wave comes in.
I've
The
got
wave,
one of those.
yeah, comes
one of
in,
those.
and then it you see it kind of like hit the shield, and for
Mhm.
a second you see the kind of the shield light up if you're watching it real slow. But then
Mhm.
the shield just kind of like dissipates, and then the wave just goes through and just like, I mean, it's just gone.
It just takes it away. Okay.
It just absolutely just disintegrates the ship. But I mean, if you watch it slow, you can slow it down to the point where you can just literally see the ship blow apart as the
Okay.
wave hits it. So it definitely was disintegrated by the wave, not prior to the wave or anything like that.
I don't know how they got that much power into those weapons. I've never seen anything like that. There was nothing in training like that.
Do you think it was real? Do you think it's some kind of illusion?
I don't know. Can we send this to Guy?
Uh, this guy on the ship I just contacted.
Guy is, of course, on the Ganger now.
Oh, he's actually on Ganger 1.
Yeah, he's on Ganger 1 now. He's just kind of waiting to see what you guys are doing.
Sure.
In fact,
I'll-
he probably, after a little bit of not hearing from you, since he gives Argyle time to get back on the ship, and then says, "Hey, hey guys, come in."
Hey, guy, take a look at this. Does this look strange to you?
Let me see. Uh, uh, yeah, that does look a little weird. It looks
I
like
don't
they
think that's
overloaded their
supposed to happen.
power. No, I don't think so either. What do you think we should do?
Well, if they've lost power, perhaps they're just adrift in orbit around the moon, unable to contact. Maybe we should start a rescue party.
We could.
If the coast is clear, if we can even get away from the planet without being followed.
Yeah, because I think
Well,
the whole reason we came down to the planet is because people were starting to chase us.
there was there was a little bit of that. So far, no one has sniffed you out that you have noticed anyway. Though you're not sure what's going on above the planet at the moment.
I don't know. I say we chance it. Between the two of us, we should have enough firepower. How's it looking over there?
Well, things are kind of stripped down. It seems like it's definitely not full power, but it'll be all right. Uh, she'll definitely get the job done. Um, what about everybody else?
Well, I kind of think we need to get the destiny sorted before we worry about everybody else. They're at least on the moon, so they should be safe. As long as they don't go into this part of the city that, well, is the unfortunate part of the city. Sorry
Oh,
about that.
uh, yeah, me too. Um, all right. I guess let's go.
All right.
All right. So then they start to power up and get ready to come out of the ocean.
Yeah,
Um,
Argyle's gonna sit in the chair and put the thing on his head and
all right.
go.
All right. So then, of course, Team One, of course, Hans Proner, Thiwar. He is he's still chugging along. You're going, and you noticed something up ahead that catches your attention. You're going really fast, but you definitely notice this. It looks like a lobster speedster. And you think that there's one of those guys, the Baron's biocasts, one of those clones, in the middle of the highway, like face down on the road next to his speedster, which is just like kind of like just sitting on the road, like not even powered on, just like sitting on the road.
I'll investigate it. I will pull up next to it, especially if I see him just laying on the ground. I'm not too concerned.
Yeah, you slow down and you pull up next to it, and you see that the guy on the laying on the ground, he's like face down. That guy seems to kind of still be moving. You think that guy's alive. In the lobster speedster, you see there's another one of those guys, but it looks like he's like blown his head off, like taken his life in the car.
Interesting. Um, all right. Hey, Ren, how about we try to get some info out of this? I'll park the car and hop out.
You gonna wake
Yeah,
Ren
I'll
up?
follow.
Okay. All right, you pop the car open and you hop out, and the guy is as you get close to him, the guy is like sobbing on the ground, which
And
is
he doesn't have
weird.
like a blaster or a gun or anything on him or near him.
As you look close, you do think that he does have it looks like he's got a weapon on his belt, like a blaster, like an energy pistol type of weapon, but he's at the moment his hand is nowhere near it. He's kind of like this to the ground, kind of with his butt up in
Gotcha.
the air, almost like in an infant like sleeping position, but like just like and he's definitely, you hear him like
Oh God! So he's on the ground with his butt in the air. It's a good thing
yes,
that neither Kegel nor Rumby are anywhere near this.
yeah, magic missile to his anus.
I'll stay ready for combat, but I'll say, "Hey there, friend. The race is over. Are you taking it pretty hard?"
He like looks up. Oh, I I failed, and I I've lost the connection. Uh, I have no protocol.
You failed. What was your mission?
Oh, to defeat you. to 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 s- to serve, but we lost, and the connection is gone.
I see. So, you're just. What exactly are you? Are you your own person? Are you a clone?
I am. Uh, am. Oh, I don't. I don't. I don't know. I am. I am 6 of 13, and I am alone now.
So you're saying you're one of 13. There's 13 of you
The,
in the race?
the only one. Hmm. What do I do now?
Well, I think you live your life. Or if you're maybe looking for some work, you could take a ride with us.
Nothing like taking a joyride with the enemy.
Work? Kind of work.
We have all sorts of jobs. Our benefit package is actually pretty comprehensive, I will say. We actually just increased our 401k match. It's now up to 3%. But actually, your kind of work, some espionage, maybe some investigation.
Oh, I can do those things.
I
Do
thought
those
so.
things for you. We are smart.
This would give me a purpose. But I require sustenance
Don't we
and
all?
basic needs.
I see. So you eat food.
I am a
I-
humanoid, yes. Living, biological.
I'll I'm hoping I have just like a garbage ration, like tin can ration from Earth style ration.
Mhm.
Do you want a biscuit, or just like a dehydrated cracker, just something like really dry?
Okay, so you give him like a biscuit, like a ration.
My God. Hardtack.
Hardtack. Yeah.
You have more of this?
You join
Fuck.
us. Got plenty more of those.
He eats it and he says, "Where do we go?"
All right. Well, for right now, we're headed back to Ouroboros City. Do you think you can pilot your ship, your speeder by yourself?
Ah, I can. 5 of 13 is still in the speedster. It's a mess.
I take it Argyle does not have room for a third body.
Mm, it would be a tight squeeze in your speedster. Your speedster really is a two-man speedster. You'd be like one of the two of you would be like really like love seating it with this dude.
Yeah. All right, friend. Just for you, and what's your name, by the way?
Ah, I am 6 of 13.
All right, we'll call you the six of third. That was Thurston. All right, Thurston. Unless you really prefer 6 of 13.
Thurston.
I'll I'll take care of your friend for you. That way you don't have to look at any of the unpleasantries, and we'll get you moving.
Okay. All right. So so you clean 5 up and After that, back on the road.
Yeah. Tell them just to follow us and then or stick with us and head to the next city.
Okay. He gets back into the cleaned up speedster, and you jet back onto the road. Team 2. That's not Team 2. Team 2 is over here.
Wait, I think I just heard something pull out outside. Must be second place.
God damn.
Let me go take a look. And Timmy peers out the window.
Ah,
So cruel.
What
Yeah.
the hell is that?
so
What do you see? Oh, it's a large boot.
a large multicolored boot, in fact. And
Would it be Das Boot? Is it Das Boot?
Oh, Timmy hope it's Das Boot.
yeah. 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 Let's see. I don't here. A little. You see the little clown speedster
I just
rolls
noticed,
up.
is that a Mario pipe?
A Mario pipe?
Kind of
No,
looks like
it's the it's the
back of the
speedster.
boot, I guess.
Yeah, it's the back of it. Yeah, yeah.
It looks like
I
a
don't
Mario pipe.
yeah, I don't have a top view, unfortunately. So
I like to
yeah.
imagine getting out of the boot. Just has the animation like doot doot doot.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah, yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
Oh god. Speaking of Mario, my costume from last year came out from last year came in really handy this year today because I still have the overalls and I had to go out and clear snow.
Ooh.
Came in really handy today.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
It's good. It's nice when that works out like that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. So,
God damn,
obviously,
that's big.
obviously,
look how fucking big Solus is.
Solus,
Yeah, I was trying to
yeah,
figure out how to scale him down.
he's a little bit massive there, isn't he? Well,
He's a little swole there.
I am Solus.
It totally didn't work.
It's not Solus, it's Swolus.
Solus.
It's
I love it.
Swolus.
Damn right.
That's the shirt. I am Swolus.
I am Solus.
I'm crying.
That's the next t-shirt.
I am Swolus. If we can't give away I am Solus, maybe we can give away I am Swolus. Just be like, just be like. Oh,
Ah,
good stuff.
we've devolved into that now. Oh god.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so obviously Team 2, Team 3. Now we have a combined turn. So yeah, Solus, obviously Anya, Mike, Rumby, of course. Not that that matters.
Ah.
Yeah, the entirety of Team 2 and Team 3 now, finally in one spot. Whew. Chud, he's probably still sleeping though. The racket is likely to wake him. But so yeah, they are pulling up.
Is Chud more of a honk shoe or a me type of guy?
Definitely the me. That's why he was doing it.
Nice. Nice.
No, it's the horse that's the honk shoe.
Yeah.
The
Well, the
duo.
horse is the.
Oh.
Well, no, it's a dual thing. The horse inhales. Beep, 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 beep.
Oh yeah. That's right. The horse inhales and then Chud exhales. The me. That's good.
They truly are a unit.
Yeah. As long as we get that
Oh.
straight.
Would you look at that? It's team 2.
Hello there. So,
Oh.
does team 2
Debar.
disembark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Anya's getting the hell out of the boot. She's
Everybody's
done.
getting out of the boot. What about the clowns? Are you gonna leave the clowns
No,
in the boot
we're
for now, or are you
leaving-
taking the clowns?
We're gonna leave. Anya would. Anya thinks that it's a bad idea to leave the clowns alone.
Okay, so she's taking the
So-
clowns then.
She's gonna take the clowns inside and tie them back up inside.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so Anya brings in these like tied up clowns in their underwear. Jake's like looking at these tied up clowns.
the-
Like,
What the hell have you guys been doing?
Well, they're sleeper agents. We've been in contact with
What?
Sid. That Sin ship that stole the Gengar. You'll never believe who's on that ship.
guy,
Argyle and
who the
Sid.
hell is Argyle? That's Jake.
So it was them.
Yes.
Well, at least that's good to know. But
But apparently they did all that too. She points out to the city.
That they did.
Well, knowing that Argyle was on the ship, it doesn't. That makes sense. What's with her?
which one?
Mary.
Oh yeah,
oh,
go
she
ahead. Go ahead and make another check for Mary.
she got a bit too excited when we won the race. Of
Damn.
course. So
Damn.
she's taking a little nap. She's fine. Don't worry about it.
Actually, hold on. Does she? Does she have it?
Does
No,
who have what?
I was looking to see if Anya had like a healing proficiency or something. Actually, but she does not.
She doesn't.
No.
So Timmy's looking at all this stuff and being surprised by everything, and he realizes that there's some weird little girl that has his like big gun.
Wait. Who are you?
Me? Oh hey, you dropped this. I'm Talana Oxenfree. And she like holds out the gun to you. It's like
Relax.
huge.
Relax. She's part of our team. She's quite a strange one, but she managed to get us here faster.
I am, and she throws the gun at Timmy and like goes like this. Timmy, make a dexterity check to catch you.
That's a big ass gun. Timmy is shocked at the situation and fumbles.
You don't catch the gun, like it hits the ground and like fires off and like blows a hole in the roof. Tonalana turns to Solus and she's like, Solus, sir, yes, sir.
Yes, thank you, Tonalana. Anyway, what the hell is going on?
She thinks he's the captain.
He is.
Well,
That was Min.
Oh god, I forgot we had her too.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I was saying. Like, which strange woman are you referring to? Yes, a lot happened. Unfortunately, I don't know if you saw or not, but we kind of lost momentum at. I just realized I was speaking with Guthix's voice at the start. We kind of lost momentum at the start of the race when Rumby flipped our ship and destroyed it. But
I
was
did
just
not. I
going
sent
to
it to
the
another
next
galaxy.
dimension.
we got picked up by these clowns who were willing to help us, but it turns out they were Sin sleeper agents. They're technically innocent, so I can't bring myself to kill them. But
I can.
anyway, we managed to get some modifications in the next city that we have arrived at with the help of this lady here, Min Coco. So
Howdy,
she has joined us as well.
y'all.
But anyway,
Have you been in contact with the? Have any of you been in contact with the Destiny?
not with the Destiny, but
Because we don't know. We don't know.
we did manage to communicate with Sid and Argyle, who had taken the Sin ship, and I guess now have the Gengar 1.
Hey there, down on the planet. Anybody? Come in. This is Drake Tungsten. Drake Tungsten. Hello.
What's he doing now? What? Wait, I thought he was on the ship.
No, Drake is here with us too. He's got a mech. He and Kegel, they went up into space to check things out. It's pretty hectic up there.
Hello.
The Destiny.
Anybody? Hello.
Yeah, we hear you, Drake. Come in. What's the sitch?
Something's going on here with the Destiny. It's looking mighty powered down. The orbit has decayed quite a bit, and also it's cleared out somewhat up here. It seems to have settled down as people have, well, gotten out of Dodge, as it were.
Well, that's good at the very least, but our ship without power. What are we gonna do?
I don't know. Do you think I should try and bust in, or should I just come back to the surface?
Well, I don't know. Things are really strange right now. It looks like, our valiant team managed to wipe out the space shark and the Baron all on their own. So I would like to hope it's safe, but who's to say?
By the way, Drake,
Yeah?
if you see that Sin ship, don't shoot it. It's Argyle and Sid.
Check.
Also, Guy is in. Guy, they have Guy with them, so if they have the Gengar, it's in good hands. Well, it's in somebody's hands.
So, what am I doing? Heading back? Busting in? Hanging out?
Well, we can't just sit here forever waiting, you know, for eventual contact, hopefully. I vote that you return to the Destiny and see what's going on.
All right. Let me see what I can do. Break out. All right. So, Argyle and Sid and the guy were going to head back up to check out what's going on with the Destiny. Let's see. Then ship a Anger 1. Dun, 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 dun. It's down over here.
I was gonna say, where's that Ganger 1 music?
Yeah, yeah. Ganger 1. Ganger 1.
Well, no, the
Oh, yeah. Nah, that's not the type of music you get anymore. Not
ah,
yeah, you get some
anime pop music.
yeah, it would well, but it would be like that 70s, so it would be like that kind of like
Yeah,
jazzy like
disco anime music. Yeah.
kind of yeah. Mm, like that.
Yeah.
All right, so you begin your ascent, break out of the atmosphere of the planet, and are on your way to the Destiny. As you approach the ship, you realize that the Destiny's its orbit has kind of started to decay, and it's starting to look a little bit wonky. It's not to the point where it's so close that it's just going to fall out of the sky at any minute and crash into the moon. But if left unattended, that would be a possibility within the next like hour or so. You feel like uh as you're up there, you also see that ah it's huge. It's huge. You also see that it looks like Drake's mech is like on the aft bay, like kind of like attached to the back of the ship, looking like he's like trying to like
Kicking the door down.
He's like trying to like pull the bay open, like literally like manually just like rip the bay open.
Hmm.
Drake, this is Guy. Come in. Guy? He's the mech lets go and kind of backs off out into space. What's going on, little buddy? Got the ship back, man. All right. I can't get into the Destiny. I don't know what's wrong. Argyle?
Yes.
Sid?
We're here.
Is there some sort of power port or charging port we could possibly transfer energy?
Well, I don't know about all that. This design's kind of weird.
Argyle had no clue.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, none of you know. The Destiny is kind of a strange design because it was designed by Matt using mostly like Froboz's parts. So it's like a kind of a bizarre ship design. And it's based on the original airship design, so it makes it even weirder. It's very unusual.
Is there anybody down on the moon who would know?
I don't know. Uh, there's a Jake and Timmy and Guthix and Mary, but she was unconscious. I'm here. Because Kegel is in Drake's lap.
Sid, can you contact the surface?
Yes, I can
Argyle's
message
voice,
the send ship again.
Argyle's voice is starting to get to me.
Yeah. Who are you trying to message?
Assuming they're still in the clown car, that same connection to the clown car or that group.
You flip up the clown car connection, and it's like the clown car is now completely empty.
Hello, come in. This is Sid.
And you're not getting any
No.
response. And visually again, you check the whole, because remember you have like multiple angles and
cameras.
stuff with the clown, and there's like nobody in the clown car.
Where'd they go?
Looks like we don't have any contact.
Well, I've just been trying to rip this thing open because I didn't see any other way. But I don't know. What do you think?
Well, if all the power is down, there might not be security measures to maintain pressure within the ship. You could actually depressurize the whole ship if you do that.
Argyle has an idea. See, Dan has a lot of ideas. Whether
But
Argyle
Argyle,
has these ideas or not.
yeah.
The bridge is a big window. Why don't you just go and look in the window? I mean,
It is true. There is a big window on the bridge. Oh yeah. So Drake
stops humping the back of the ship.
he
Moves to the
stops.
front.
Yeah, he stops something the back of the ship, and he comes over here, and kind of he gets like right up on the ship. He like flies up. Obviously, this is not to scale. The Drake's mech is way, 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 way smaller than the Destiny. It'd be like more like that right there. Right. So the Drake goes up and he like gets up all the way to the bridge of the Destiny, and he says, "I think I see something." There's 2 people in there. There's definitely not a full complement. Only 2 on the whole bridge.
Who's in there?
Let me see. I'll turn on my light. So
This is gonna be bad.
Drake like turns on this light, shoots into the bridge. I think it's a commander lady and the big dude, Victor.
What are they doing?
Well, now they're kind of blinded. Let me turn the light down a little bit. So he lowers some levels on the light. They look like they're trying to signal me. Hang on. I think they're writing something. Oh yeah, I can see it right now. It says ship is compromised. That can't be right.
What?
That can't be right.
What?
It says Lore has control of the ship.
God damn it. I knew we should have disassembled him. Sent him back to the goddamn Daystrom Institute.
What do we do?
Wait a minute, Lore, isn't that the clone?
That's
Prince Lore?
the prince.
Yeah, that's the prince that overthrew and now controls the empire.
Yeah, we had a clone of the king.
No, you have a clone
We had a clone of Lore.
of the
right?
King Daniels, but you also had a clone of Prince Lore, who was killed by the Princess Marisol in the final battle of the final Gengar battle. Lore was the prince who died, so that, and then Rube is the
That's
one
right,
who
Rube.
rules now. Lore is dead.
Was
Or
Lore good or bad?
He was bad.
Lore was bad. Lore
Okay.
was like the big bad villain
Okay.
of the show, basically. He was the baddie. He was Lotor, essentially.
Gotcha.
Right? He was the wicked, evil,
Mm-hmm.
killed in the finale. You found his clone. Literally, Argyle, I think, found his clone on the derelict ship. Also, the King Daniel's clone. You brought them back to the Destiny. You had them in stasis. According to the note that Commander Callus is holding up to Drake Tungsten right now, the ship has been compromised. And because Drake just sent you a shot of her holding up this message. So he just like transmitted that. He not only transmitted that to the Sin ship, he transmitted it back to the planet. He hasn't even said anything. He just literally transmitted that image back to the planet.
Oh shit.
I'm patching
We gotta
in
get up there.
right now. So everybody is now online.
Maybe we should
Excellent.
send a ship
Except-
down to
Except for the
the
war.
war.
And Ren, they're driving.
it. And Mary, who still cannot fucking wake up.
Mary Mary, who still can't wake up. I'll give you here. I'll let Guthix make. I'll let Guthix make a wisdom check this time to see if he can't.
I'll
Get Mary
wave
awake.
some smelling salts.
Yeah,
over you,
wave some
Mary.
smelling salts. Maybe if he gets a good
If I
check.
can't,
Oh my god!
just
Just
barely.
there. Just barely.
We'll say that Mary is conscious, but like
Okay.
you know, just
Take it easy, Mary. There's a lot going on right now.
still rough though. So
Well, we
yes.
got to get up there. If you have ships, send them down. We got to go.
I agree. We could even send one down and leave 2 up here just in case.
Everybody will fit on this one.
There's room on here too. I don't have any more room with me. We don't.
Guy, stay up here with Drake. Just in case. God damn, my voice. Hold on. We're on our way down. So Argyle turns the ship and starts heading down to the start-finish line, which probably is freaking out the rest of the Laputans who are watching this Sin ship heading back toward their moon.
Well, I mean, if they can even see. I mean, systems appear to be down globally. But we won't stay for long.
All right. So
Got to pick up Swolus in the gang.
yes. All right. So the Argyle pilots the Sin ship. It's just probably bigger. Down to the start-finish line. And you land. What's the plan?
Argyle's not going to unhook, because that would just take time.
Mhm.
Sid, get them all on.
All right, I'll open the door.
All right. So the hatch of the Sin ship opens up. Who's gone? What's happening? The
I feel like
ground
everyone should go.
the ground team realizes that the Sin ship is there. Is everyone piling into this thing?
I mean, there's no support we can really offer from down here on Escrito. So
True.
the more bodies we have to take back our ship, the better. Hell, even, Jake should come.
Yeah. Jake.
Okay.
Yeah, Jake's amenable to that. He's like, yeah, there's nothing for me here, except for maybe death.
Where's where's Ren and the war?
That took you a
Argyle,
second.
before, yeah, it did take you a second, but there might have been a reason for that. Argyle, make a saving throw versus Death Ray.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Ugh,
Wow.
we are not
Wow.
death raid.
That is just, yeah. Is it the thing on his brain?
Like, it was weird. It was because you were right on. It was weird. It took you a minute to say that because at, at first you think you were going to start to say it in sin.
Oh shit.
Ah,
And it took you a minute to get it out in common. Like
Hmm.
in something that yeah, Argyle had like a weird brain fart.
Where are they?
Uh
Ren and
Should,
Thiwar.
should we pick them up? Find them and get them?
I don't know if we have the time for that. I mean, if Law's got our ship, we need to go.
we do have a
We can come back
starship.
for them.
What?
Jake said we do have a starship.
Yeah. We have really no idea where they're at right now. And they could be dead for all we know.
Uh we could probably
Yeah.
scan for them. Jake gets on board and he comes up behind Sid and kind of looks at him, like gives him a little bit side eye, and he says, "Search for this," and he gives you a string of characters that he like reads off of his multi,
Sure.
and you punch it in, and you're able to see the location of Thiwar and Ren's speedster.
It's the bridge code of the Reliant. Yeah, I see.
yeah,
we're-
the bridge code
We're
of the
gonna we're gonna
Reliant.
we're gonna lower their shields here in a minute and just
Yeah.
here it comes.
I think we have a coordinate for them. If we should be able to head right there and pick them up.
It won't take us but a few minutes. So once everybody's on, Argyle's gonna close the door and go. And he's gonna
Okay.
head toward those coordinates.
Okay. All right. So everybody loads up onto this Sin ship, and then you are looking for the War, which you pretty quickly find all the way down here, like halfway across on the other side of the moon. And as you start coming down on them, you notice that they're being closely followed by one of those lobster speedsters.
Well, it doesn't look like they're actually. I wouldn't even know because it's Sid.
It's pretty weird though, because you notice that they're the only two speedsters on the road. They don't even really look like they're racing, because they're kind of like, one is like a little like the Thiwar speedster, like your guy's speedster is a little bit ahead, and then the lobster one is like a little bit behind, like off to the right, like a little bit back from him. But it doesn't look like he's trying to like overtake him or anything. It looks like they're kind of keeping pace, but they're both like booking it.
Argyle targets the lobster.
Okay.
He doesn't fire yet, but he targets it. So he's targeting the lobster.
Okay. Is Argyle coming at them from
Yeah.
behind or
Oh, no,
from the
no.
front?
from the front.
From the front.
It's very obvious to everybody what's about to happen.
Okay, so Thiwar is driving and sees this Sin ship like literally kind of heading right for them.
Do you think we should hail them?
I take evasive maneuvers.
Okay.
Try to
Oh,
lose sight and like jump off the track.
is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Go ahead and make a driving check. Dexterity.
Okay.
All right. You Ooh, nice. Okay. You see the Thawar Ren car as you're coming in, like woof, right off the track. And kind of like it looked like it kind of goes off the track and then kind of down under, because you know how like they're raised, right? I've described before, they're kind of raised. Argyle was kind of under, almost like it's like a bridge almost. So they kind of fly under. The lobster car, like, or vehicle, speedster, whatever, matches them like perfectly and like literally like glides down with them. And both of them kind of go underneath the thing and disappear from Argyle's view for a moment. He loses lock on the thing.
Maybe we
And,
should try to message them.
So Argyle is going to start chasing them now.
All right, so Argyle and Thiwar, let's see. Where is it? Argyle and Thiwar. It's initiative.
Oh, I didn't click on my guy. Well, I don't think my guy is on there.
Oh,
between two people. it
Argyle he's all the way up at the top.
Oh, it's all right.
He's
Let's
still
just do it.
showing the start finish line, but that is okay because obviously I can see. All right, so then Argyle is searching then.
Yeah, Argyle's searching, trying to find him now.
Okay.
If he's actually got to go down underneath,
Mm-hmm.
he's going down underneath.
Okay, so he is gonna go down underneath.
He's
then.
been able to get the ship underneath before.
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah. Sure.
Yeah, he's going.
Okay. All right. So because you were coming in straight away and you had to make a quick turn since this is all happening very fast, you're going to go ahead and need to make a piloting check for me.
Do I have a piloting? I don't have. Argyle doesn't have piloting yet.
Yeah, so if you're mind linked, then that's going to be an intelligence check.
Yeah, that's not happening. So that's not really.
Okay, so so they whip underneath. Argyle goes to chase them and fly underneath the thing. But he gets underneath, but because there's a little bit of a blind spot for a moment as he's flying and he's flying quick, he flies the Sin ship directly into the columns, one of the support columns that are holding up the thing, and starts to fly through that. Fortunately, the shields of the Sin ship are probably gonna hold up. Let's see. Bring up here. Let me just. Okay. So you do take some damage to your take some damage to your shields as you like rip through this thing. Uh Thiwar, you've flown under this thing. The lobster guy's like right behind you. This sin ship has come up underneath chasing you, but is barreling through the columns that are now like holding up the thing. What are you doing?
I'm hoping these columns are going to do damage, so I'm trying to just weave in and out of these columns, hoping to get them to try to hit the columns as much as possible.
Okay, gotcha. I see. Go ahead and make a driving check. All right. Is Ren doing anything, or is just holding on for dear life at this point?
He's just holding on.
Okay. All right. So Thwar is trying to weave in and out through columns as Argyle is.
There's no weaving.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know, there's no weaving happening at all.
Obviously, there's no weaving right now. Shields are holding, but you know they're down about 25% or so, and I guess it's initiative again. Oh wait, and the hang on, there is the matter of the. Okay, yeah, he is also still weaving there with you. The lobster guy, man, he's staying right behind you the whole time. So, and it is, I guess it's initiative again. All right, so Argyle is up.
Okay. So Argyle says out loud.
Now, I actually want to. Here's the thing. This is Argyle's initiative, but everybody else is on this sin ship.
Right.
So just be aware that everybody is here witnessing all of this. So if anybody needs to make an action or chime in, essentially I've decided this because of the way that space combat's going to work anyway. When you're on board a ship and it's in like a combat situation or like an encounter type of a situation, anybody on the ship, on that same ship, goes on the initiative of the pilot. That's going to make things good for like if there's a pilot and a gunner and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like so that
There can be
everybody's
a lot of ships.
Yeah, there could be a lot of ships, so like everybody works on Argyle's initiative. So essentially Argyle's initiative is everybody on the ship's initiative unless they're somehow acting against Argyle, and then we would have to figure that out.
Sure.
So, what was Argyle gonna say? Sorry, I just wanted to make that clear to everybody so that we were good going
Somebody
forward.
call them.
All right, can do. Let me just do this. Hello, hello, come in. This is Timmy.
You Thiwar gets a he hears Timmy's voice coming through the speakers.
Timmy, a bit of a bad time. We're currently being chased by a Sin ship. What's going on?
Well, that's us, you bloke. What's the what's that ship behind you doing? Are they attacking you? What's going on?
What? How did you get a Sin ship?
It's a
No,
long
it's
story. Basically, you're the last in the race, and we're here to pick you up. There's some problems going on in the Destiny. We need to help. All right.
Yes, the lobster ship is currently friendly. I can explain more in person. We'll come up top. We'll stop.
Oi! She's friendly. Stop biting.
So as soon as Argyle sees the cars slow down, Argyle's also going to slow down and just kind of come in. Yeah.
Okay. The speedsters slow down. Argyle slows down and comes in next to him. Miles of of highway behind you is just absolutely destroyed. Hopefully there weren't people in speedsters up on there, but there might have been, because remember, some people had parked along the way. You were underneath as you were destroying all this shit, so who knows how many more bodies you racked up.
It's a good thing that the Lapitans only do this once a year. They've got a whole year to fix everything.
Well, this is the first annual. This might be the first only. Let's put
First
it that
only.
way.
Lexington Villas fee 5,000. Yeah.
The thing that Timmy and company actually don't know yet, this is a little bit of player knowledge for you. Don't even know if you'll even find it out, but I'll go ahead and tell you, is that it'll probably come up later, but they now, like Timmy and like their team, hold a record. They don't know it, but they hold like a speedster record. They're like
Oh,
not
really?
just champions, but like yes, they hold the record for the fastest time in this class of race.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, they don't know it yet. It's probably information that has been in some of the news feeds, but it's like there's so
Mhm.
much chaos and stuff that like, you know, probably nobody's really noticed it yet. But yes,
So what I'm
completed.
hearing is Timmy is about to get some clout from every future planet we visit or system, and he's like,
I
"Oh
mean,
my god, are you Timmy Tinkle?"
Well, I mean, not just Timmy. I mean, Timmy obviously
yeah,
is
sure.
gonna as the kind of leader of that group is going to probably get the most, but really the whole group is likely going to, because they all of them hold the
Sure.
record because they're a team. So
Right.
yeah,
But Timmy's
they'll.
gonna flex it the most.
Oh, of course, yeah. Definitely, Timmy's gonna flex it the most. Well, Kegel could flex it a lot too, in a
Mhm.
weird
If
way.
she's aware of it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, in a weird way. Obviously, Guthix and Mary are going to be super humble about it. Guthix is only going to flex about it when he gets like wasted.
Really high.
Like really high, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so the Sin ship is now next to the Speedster. You getting out? Like, what's going on? The the Baron's guy is, for now, seems to just be kind of staying in the Speedster to wait to see like what happens.
Argyle's going to open the door.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll hop out of the ship. Hop out of the ship and wave at the clone to hop out as well.
Okay. So he hops out of the Lobster Speedster, and you see the three. Are you guys gonna approach the Sin ship?
Yeah.
Is this okay?
Yes. I believe there are friends aboard this ship. More crew.
Ah, good.
Wait a
So,
minute. Hold on for a second. Drake came with us, right? Or Jake came with us.
Jake is with you, yeah. I know it's confusing.
Did Did what's her face come with us?
Analana and Min.
Did Min come with us?
I assume so.
Everybody came with you, right?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh my god.
You said you brought everybody. You
E-
brought the
everybody-
clowns.
I don't
I
know if we brought the clowns.
I don't know that Anya would have brought the clowns with them. Would Anya
No.
have brought the clowns?
I mean,
I
at
was gonna
that
say,
point, just leave them.
You
We're
said
going.
everybody. I assumed everybody was on this ship. I assumed
Okay,
this
you know
ship.
what? I'm going with that. That's how I'm going with it. Anya brought the clowns.
Okay.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
Anya also sees another one in tow. And she's like, oh my god. Another one?
This is going to be the most crowded ship ever. We've got like a whole party.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's quite crowded.
We are at the point where there are almost more NPCs.
There's a ton of NPCs.
I feel like we
How
have
did
more
I lose?
NPCs than
Oh yeah,
players. But
there he is. So just to refresh you, oh, that's yeah.
Uh,
That is that's what the clone looks like. Just to give you a refresher.
It's probably a good thing that Kegel's not here, or she'd magic missile this guy too.
Probably because I mean, he's identical to the guy that attacked you. In fact, it's probably a little weird for Solus, and
yeah, this is incredibly weird. As like
and
the ship
And
is
Mary,
also
as
Mary.
as in,
She's
like
still oh no, Mary.
as the ship is
She's
like down and they're approaching. Like, what are they doing with you?
oh no, Mary, finally, this is what
ma-
wakes her
makes
up.
her sit up straight. Uh, yes. Yeah.
She's
This.
finally wide awake.
Yes. This is what's gonna make her sit up straight. And he says, "Hello, I am sick. I am Thurston. Nice to meet you."
That roll, that one, landed right on his dick.
I
Maybe
mean,
for you.
yeah. I mean, for the stream, it did.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It did.
Yeah.
Is
Hello,
this a
everyone.
friend of yours? Thiwar? Ren?
Uh, I believe he is or was a clone of the Barons. Um, I don't think he is still connected. Um, Either way, he might have some skills or information that could be useful to us, and I think he would be good to join us for a little while.
I was 6 of 13. I am a biocast of the Baron. But my job is done. So I have come to have a new purpose.
As Thurston Howell the Third.
Well, if you think that he's okay, I mean, whatever. Come on. We gotta get going. We'll fill you in on the way there.
I'm tunnel on Oxenfree. She's like now interacting with the clone.
Okay, so once everybody's aboard, Argyle's gonna shut the door and go straight up.
Okay, so Argyle shuts the door and takes off back up into.
Quick question. How long is it
Yes.
gonna take us to get from the moon to where
The
we need to be?
Destiny?
To the Destiny.
I mean, the Destiny was orbiting around Escrito, so it shouldn't be that far out.
Yeah,
And
the
considering
Destiny. Yeah.
considering you guys flew to and from the planet at the bottom of the ocean, I think this should
Is-
be pretty instant.
God damn, that's big.
What's big?
The
The
Ganger
Ganger?
1.
The Ganger one is big. Yeah, I mean,
It's a big boy.
it's probably
big
not supposed
boy.
to be that big, but here we go. That's
It's
probably better.
it's swoleless.
It's swollen.
the swollest ship you've ever seen.
Yes. All right. So yeah,
Alright.
the so the Sin ship is comes back up. Yeah, it doesn't really take long for
Okay.
for you to get back into orbit. And when you get back up into orbit, Drake contacts you. Hey there. You get everybody?
Yeah, we got him, Drake. How's it going back at the Destiny?
I got a little bit more information. Apparently there've been a lot of casualties. Supposedly, he's tapped into the main computer. That's really all I can tell right now, because she's still just holding up handwritten notes. Though, it looks like there might be a little bit of power back to some of the ship. The orbit still not looking good.
Alright,
Since-
well, how are we gonna get in?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's the part we have to figure out. Also,
So on
Guy
so
here, just to let you guys know, I've been flying some drills, and there's a lot less ships up here now. I didn't kill anybody. I just chased them off. Yeah, you did.
Well, good work to you, Guy. Now, if that's the case, then you can come back and help us. We got to retake this ship before it crashes into Escrito.
so
All of these
Anya,
ships.
with Anya being a security officer, wouldn't she have a way to get on the ship? Wouldn't she know an access code?
Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Sorry, I have to. Got 3 of them on the screen. I
Yeah,
have to
no,
get
it's
to the
cool.
I have to get to the right person.
I totally understand.
Oh yeah.
Okay. She does have some like a code, a personal code to get on to the Destiny, since she is like an officer. Like actually all of you technically do. The only problem is that if there's no power, there's no way to like transmit a code. And right now, according to Drake, like the bridge
There's
is
some
dead.
power.
Yeah. It looks like there's some power to like some parts of the ship, but like it seems to be very limited, and it's still not holding an orbit. It's still kind of like drifting down towards the moon. Bridge doesn't seem to have power at all. The bridge is like totally dark, except for the light that Drake is shining into the bridge.
So,
Hey,
Argyle.
it's on Alana. You wouldn't happen to know any holes to get into the ship, would you?
Holes to get into the ship. No, not right now. Though you dropped this, and Tonalana just has some random thing from your pack. She like hands it to you. She seems troubled.
So
Alright.
Argyle is going to go to the back of the ship, and he's telling people this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go behind. I'm going to go aft. I'm going to try to lock the tractor beam on. See if I can pull it out of the orbit. So at least it's not falling down onto the moon.
I can help with that, Drake says.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do
So
it.
so if that's the case, I suggest that Argyle and Drake do the thing.
Ching! They like
Yeah.
scissor it out
Yeah.
with a social
Yep.
link.
That's it. That's it.
Okay, so who does who? Is
I say,
Argyle gonna social link Drake?
I say Drake social links Argyle since it was Argyle's idea, and he's got probably the little bit more of the powerful because he's got a starship. He's got probably more of a powerful tractor.
True, but Drake is the better pilot. So it
So
depends.
let's let some. Let's let
What would
Argyle
Argyle do? What would Argyle do?
What would Argyle do?
What would
Okay.
Argyle do? That's the other
I'll-
shirt we need.
That's a
I'll
good one.
I'll tell you what Argyle will do. If Argyle gets under 10 or under, Argyle initiates the link. 11 or over, Argyle lets Drake initiate the link.
Looks like you're a bottom.
Okay. All right. We got this. On my mark. Let's go. And
What does Argyle have to do?
Argyle needs to make a I guess that's going to be like a piloting check. So that's going to be an intelligence check. But he's
Okay.
going to have the bonus from Drake.
Argyle's going to do something else while this is happening.
Oh boy.
Argyle is going to try and let go and let it happen in sin.
I can't.
So, with the +4 from Drake's link,
It's he gets it.
you're just barely successful. Make a saving throw versus Death Ray.
Oh yeah.
You kind of like ease into it. You kind of like let go for a second. And you're like super weird. You're like thinking in sin. It's very limited, but you kind of are. Super weird. And
Okay.
You're able to get the tractor beam attached, and Drake is kind of pushing with his mech. And after a little bit of effort, you have kind of restored the destiny back up into an into an orbit that is less dangerous.
A non-decaying orbit.
A
Yeah.
non-decaying orbit, an orbit that is less dangerous. It's still lower. You weren't able to like tow the destiny back up into a higher orbit, so you're still in a somewhat lower orbit, but things are now better than they were before. So are you going to continue that? Are you going to keep the Destiny tractored for the time being?
As long as there's nobody else out there that um we need to be aware of, he's going to keep it tractored until they figure out how to get aboard.
Yeah, Guy is basically doing that. Guy is kind of like running interference with the Ganger. He's kind of making aggressive circles around the Destiny and around everything that's happening so that like nobody comes near. And it is the Ganger 1. So like it's not that people aren't aware of the ship. So there's kind of a lot, almost every ship has like left orbit. Like there's barely any ships in orbit, and the ones that are like keeping their distance from you. Let's put it that
Mhm.
way. So you've got a lot of room around at this point.
So guys, it's basically 20 after 10.
I know.
We didn't finish, or did we? Is this actually a good spot to say that the season is ended because this is a cliffhanger for the next season?
I don't
I
know.
mean, we're all up there. Um,
I mean, I
the
feel like
print.
retaking the ship is going to be several sessions long.
Mm-hmm.
So if we wanted to end this arc, we could have it end as a cliffhanger
Yeah,
introduced into the next one.
that's what I'm
True.
saying. Lore has taken over the ship. We're up there. We've just pulled the ship out of, we've pulled the ship out of danger, but we're still unsure what to do. There's still danger. It's a cliffhanger. What comes next for season 3?
We could do that. That does kind of make sense. You're right there. Everybody is back together finally. I mean, everybody's together essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're right there at the ship.
Yeah.
Next time.
Next time on a
But
new season of Up Up and Away,
mm-hmm.
what will happen? The Destiny somehow, some way, under the control of Prince Lore of Sin. What's the state of the crew on board? Right now, you only know Commander Astra and Victor, the um, weapons guy. They're like the only ones on the bridge. Ganger 2 is on board. There is a second captured Sin ship on board, as well as all the other ships. And the Destiny still doesn't have complete power, which may be a good thing if Lore is in control. How will the party get back into the Destiny and recontrol? Find out next time. Next season. Up, Up, and Away.
But before we go, we've got a T-shirt to give away.
Ah, yes.
Oh, man. Okay. We
So-
do.
So, how many people gave us their information.
Who knows? Hang on, that's something that I'm gonna have to look at here. Let's see. First of all, let me go ahead and do that right there. So put up the I Am Soulless t-shirt here.
All right.
And let's see.
Coming soon. I am Swallows.
I Am Soulless.
I like the idea of
That's so
what would
funny.
Argyle do. I can just
Well-
imagine like a picture of just him smashing the shit out of something.
Ha!
I'm
I
not
see it.
signed in.
I see a whole bunch of not an I am Swallows t-shirt, but I see a ton of I am Swallows bumper stickers.
I Am Soulless bumper stickers. That's it. Okay.
So
Oh, man.
yes. So we're
Okay.
gonna give away this t-shirt. How many? I have been kind of watching the stream. We had up to 4 people watching at one point. Currently, it looks like there's only 2 people watching now, and I can guarantee you one of them is me.
Okay.
The other's me.
Woo!
So we actually did have 2 other people watching at some point, which is good.
Yeah, I actually haven't been watching the stream tonight, so it's definitely
But-
not me.
But so how many folks do we have that want a t-shirt?
One.
1. All right.
I think.
I mean,
think
I wouldn't mind. I mean, it's my character. It's kind of cool.
Hang on, let me look just to see. See, there's the second one that's on the first community post, so there are
Yeah.
technically 2, but I think that I swear that first one is Jay. Is actually Jay.
Probably
So I think the one there's a comment. That's right. So there is a comment.
Yeah, can you read out the comments that we have?
Yes. So there's a comment by. I'm reading this off my phone, so I'm gonna take my glasses off here. Okay, Tia5869 says, "Love the content. Always gives me a good laugh after the existential nightmare of my daily life, heart." So,
Nice.
Tia, thank
Yeah.
you.
Thanks, Tia.
If you're watching, we appreciate it. And you win a shirt.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'll message, I'll put a thing in, but I have a feeling that this person might be a friend of a friend, so we might be able to just get their information anyway if it is But that's great. Thank you, Tia. You've got the I Am Soulless t-shirt. We'll get your size and we'll get that shirt to you. And woo!
Yeah, so
Congratulations.
Yeah. So let us know. I'll get with Steve before he messages you, because I think we can do a couple different colors. But I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to take a look at I'm gonna have to go back onto Teespring and see exactly what we can do for you.
Teespring.
Yeah. So yeah, Teespring, not sponsored, but hey, if you want, Teespring, shout out.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll get you some options, and then we'll go from there.
Cool. Well, it's been a time. We had a game, and we're right there. Right.
We got the
at
party back
this-
together.
Got the party back
Finally.
together. Finally. A new spot. I'm excited. Are you guys excited?
Oh, absolutely.
I have to ask. I'm not going to give any spoilers. I obviously know what's going on. Any theories about what's going on?
Prince Lore, the clone,
Mhm.
woke somehow from his slumber and stasis.
I blame Babar.
Still, I think he still believes that the original war is going on, so he found himself in an unusual place and decided, let's take it over.
But no theories about like how that happened.
I blame
It was
Bob.
Matt.
Um,
It was Matt for sure.
Or maybe it was the automaton. Maybe the automaton is the, I don't know.
The
I
navigator.
mean, there could. You make it
The
sound like
navigator.
there's a traitor on the inside.
Well, obviously like Lore was just a clone. You know, it was just this like lifeless clone. You kind of had him in stasis. So I'm just curious if anybody has any theories about,
Mm,
you
I'll
know.
tell
Baron
you what it is.
infiltrated the ship somehow.
It's the soul of Anya's dead baby that's inhabited Lore's body.
Yeah, that could be.
No.
I mean, anything is possible.
I feel like
Steve-
it's been so long
Here's
since
the
I've
thing.
like
Steve
interacted
actually
with
does.
Cliff.
Steve actually doesn't have any theories, and he's asking us.
He's
for
I'm
asking
asking.
what-
I'm
for like
asking.
plot ideas. Like, oh yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
that one.
that's an
the one I'm gonna
interesting
pick.
concept. Let me.
Yeah. No, I actually, that was all planned out. I had to carefully figure out, because here's the thing. I figured there's every possibility. I figured there's a possibility you won't get back on the ship. That was definitely one of my possibilities. In fact, there was, depending on what happened, there was a possibility that I was gonna call the next season Destiny Lost,
Oh God.
because there was a
Oh.
big possibility that you guys were gonna get left on the fucking moon.
That would have
I
been
mean,
kinda
that was
bad.
that was a significant possibility. So that didn't happen, obviously. Lots of other things, but no, I had to carefully figure it out, because the one thing about D&D that's like weird is that if you're watching a movie, if you're reading a book, reading a comic or whatever, you get a bunch of different perspectives, right? When you're playing D&D, you only really get the perspectives of your characters and the other player characters. You never get the perspectives of like bad guys. You never really get the perspectives of NPCs unless they give you kind of like a, an exposition dump or whatever and tell you their perspective. You really only get to see the game from like your character's view. So there's stuff that goes on in the background that like that takes up tons of time for me and no one ever sees.
It's the life of a DM.
Yeah, it's kind of how it works. So like, cuz I had to like painstaking, cuz I felt because remember I offered it to you guys and you guys didn't want to play it. So I had to like essentially not kind of play it myself.
I mean, I kind of like how it turned out. There's
Mhm.
a sense of mystery
A mystery.
of not acting it out ourselves and
Mhm.
like seeing how all the numerous NPCs that we have on our ship react and played out.
And see, that's the other reason that I had to play it out, because if you did get back on the ship, I had like there's going to be records of things that happened. So it's like this is probably going to be pretty interesting. The next, like the first session of the next season is probably going to be pretty interesting, because they're like, it is like a mystery. You're going to be going on kind of cold, and you're going to have to figure out what's happening from obviously the clues that are around you, whoever's aboard that you can talk to, but maybe even possibly like ship logs, ship's records, like
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
so I did have to kind of figure out what happened. So I have a timeline of everything that happened aboard the ship.
Yeah, it's kind of like when assuming we retake the ship, we'll be navigating through it like a dungeon. It's like,
Mhm.
okay, shit's gonna be fucked up. We're gonna
Yeah.
have to find different ways to do things.
Yeah,
But,
I think it's gonna be cool. I'm pleased about I'm pleased about where we are. I think it'll be fun. It will definitely be going into an action-packed episode for sure. I feel like more than what we've done because it, like you said, it will be more kind of like a dungeon.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. You know, I'm quite satisfied with how the campaign has been going thus far, and you know, trust your judgment. So
Excellent. Good. Good. Well, I'm glad. Well, it's getting late. If you are still here with us, thank you so much. We appreciate you. If you haven't already, hit like the stream. Thank you so much. Share and subscribe if you haven't, because hey, maybe we'll do some more
Sure.
giveaways. Maybe somebody will get that
at
what would
420
Argyle do?
subscribers.
Yeah, 420.
Just
Hell
watch out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. All
But,
right.
you know, congratulations to Tia, and you know, catch any of you viewers next week.
Absolutely. Well, all right, guys. That's it. And let me get this ending queued up here. We're the Dixon Dark. See you guys later. Bye. Going over.
Go.
Crazy. I need a name for next season. We gotta figure out a name for next season. Also, I need